Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I have been extremely busy, extremely busy, and spent probably way too much time on this video this week, trying to get some stuff done for you guys so you can get a cool update. But I don't know. I still didn't finish the project, and I spent, I can't tell you how many hours on this, but let's just go ahead and reveal it here. So I started on the mountain portion of this mountain, the actual rock portion, and let me tell you, it was a difficult one. So not only does, the one episode I did this dirt here, and it looks really nice, but this mountain, it's right here, but it also stretches all the way, like way on down that way. We can't even see all of it. Oh, it took so much. So this took 4 double chests of stone, and that's all the stone that I had. And so today, as I'm recording it, I'm out of stone, and I do not have time to go and get more stone. So this project will resume in another couple episodes once I get some more stone. But man, is it a cool looking mountain range. This just like, oh, this looks really bad from this side. I upped the render distance so we can see all the mountain range, but you can start to see the back side of this one. And I need to finish that for sure. Oh goodness. But yeah, this one is awesome. I really love this mountain. I also worked on a little bit more of the wheat field, so continuing to extend it out through here. I'm also out of wheat seeds or grass seeds, or no, they're wheat seeds. They just come from the grass, and so I'm out of those. So eventually this will stretch all the way up here and end on this side. But you know, that's a work in progress, like this mountain. But I'd say in the next video update for the mountain, I'll have it completed, but I just need to have some time to mine some more stone, because 4 double chests full of stone is quite a bit to mine out and replace. But yeah, let's just go ahead and walk up here and climb this. I hope you guys can appreciate this and not just be annoyed that I showed you a video of a half-completed project, but this mountain is still going to go way up here. It's going to need another probably 4, maybe 5 double chests of stone to reach the top heights. So you can imagine just how much bigger this mountain range is than the other ones. And so you can kind of start to see from this side just how big the scale is of the city and how big this mountain is going to be compared to the others. So you can start to see the other mountains, custom mountains that I've made over in the distance. And that one's a really tall one. Or sorry, this one's a really tall one back there. But it just kind of went straight up. This one's like a much bigger actual mountain, and it extends onto that other side. But this one, it's going to be a lot bigger than even that. Oh, this is a cool view. Oh, now it starts to rain. Just lovely. Raining on my parade. And some snow up here. So we're starting to get to the snow layer. We'll definitely have a lot of it snow covered at some point. But you can kind of see the valley in through here. It is really pretty. I honestly think that one of my favorite places to view this is actually right over here, where you can get a full view down kind of through the valley, I guess. Yeah, there we go. If it was not raining, this would be even cooler. But look at that. Isn't that cool? I love this build. And obviously just imagine it like double the height up here. Yeah, it's going to be huge. But I'll show you some more of the mountain. So we come along here, along this little ridge line. Eventually I'm going to put a trail up here. But yeah, it just keeps extending. And so we start to enter into Big Valley National Park on this side, which is a lovely little area. Let's see if I can hop up here. And yeah, it continues stretching on all the way over here, and it ends right as the park starts to starts, I should say. Starts to start. Silly. But it starts right here, and so obviously there's no mountain ranges there, but I mean, yeah, it goes way on back through there. So yeah, 4 double chests of stone to do all of that, which may not sound much to you guys, but when you're placing each one by hand and constantly thinking about where you want to put each block, it takes many hours. So yeah, I hope you kind of like this update. Also, in further news, my brother, he started to play on the world again for a little bit, and I'll show you some of his builds here soon. But it's probably been about 5 or 6 years since he's played on the world, and so that's super exciting. So he's currently updating some of his old builds, and that'll be really cool to see kind of what that looks like. But he's the first person that has played on this world in about 5 years, so I'm excited to have someone else working with me again. But yeah, let's go ahead into today's lore reading. In 5106, the Slayers Guild made landfall on the pristine shores of Catalagerwin. With full knowledge of the foretold stories of the Red Flag control in this region, they simply would not stand for that. Within minutes of being in the city, they began to unload ships full of materials for building. With the growing population, the 5 judges of Catalagerwin declared a rule that every 10 citizens would be granted a land claim somewhere in the city to build apartments. Unbeknownst to the leadership of Catalagerwin, it seems that the Slayers Guild spent much of their money on their way over buying up all the land plots they could in order to build something massive, something that would be the center point of the city and portray the power that the guild possessed. On that day, they began to build the Library of Lore. For 3 years after that, they kept quiet about their secret plans, that not only this would be a grand library, but also a concealment of their hideout, a hideout that would lead to the growth of a power to rival the Great Red Flag and start a multi-century rivalry for the ages. So pretty cool that getting into some Slayers Guild and Library of Lore, and hence the Library of Lore and underground project. That is probably where I'm going to get a lot of the stone for the rest of this mountain, is continuing to build underground into the Library of Lore, which is always fun to be over there and having fun. And people ask me all the time, like, oh, how do you have time to like do all these projects for each week? Because this is not my full-time job, that is for sure. I have another job. But the answer is, well, first of all, I don't usually spend as much time as this build in it, but I try to maximize resources. So, like, I'll be doing a project, like digging out the hideout for the Slayers Guild, and within that project, I'll be gathering stone for the next project. So I just try to really maximize my resources and time, and multitask if I can, but at the end of the day, I guess it is survival Minecraft, and you can't shortcut everything. So to some extent, I do have to spend quite a bit of time grinding, but over, 8 years that this world has been here, I've amassed a lot of resources. So rarely do I run out, like in this case, but that's why I keep lots of big stores of stuff so I can do big projects like this. So I hope you enjoy this project. I promise it'll be worth it in the end, the wait for this. I can't wait to reveal it in a couple of updates, what the top of this mountain looks like. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.